All right, so I believe we're live, and I'm not sure. So I'm going to behave like we are until I check. Oh, and we are live. Okay. So the first part is not necessarily too exciting because it's like a lot of story intro, and I got to make the characters, and so I know I sent out a little video for people where they had a link so they could even find that this channel, and so I just really want to thank and be grateful to my friends and family for being my friends and family and allowing me to be real and raw and exposed with you. And so this is kind of my podcasting training wheels. So before I even kind of get in this, just kind of give an introduction a little bit. So, um, you know, we all kind of have, I believe we all have a purpose, a thing that we're meant to do that gives us immense satisfaction. And it's a thing that we can show up and give all our, leave 100% on the field every day and not feel emotionally exhausted, and can also create not only oh god, what is that, where you feel like filled up and happy and fulfillment emotionally, but also financial fulfillment. And I believe that my calling is just literally helping people become their um, true selves and get over whatever thing was holding them back. And how that manifested early in my life, manager, and I got to teach people confidence as it relates to sales and see people become confident, make more money, and it's the most fulfilling thing that I ever got to do. And because I was young, I failed to understand just what an immense reward I was getting out of it. You know, I was just taking just the financial road. So anyway, the reason I'm talking about that right now is because it translates into what I'm trying to do now. And I don't have to be a call center manager to be able to pass on those things, to be able to sharpen the saw for myself, be able to build my own confidence, be able to take all the rewards that come with overcoming hard things and enjoying it, and then being able to show that to other people as a thing that shows them that they can also be confident, they can also get past those challenges. And um, the word I'm avoiding is being a leader, because I'm afraid that that word is a little too what's the word, presumptuous. But so anyway, that's what this is about. So I want to, I don't have to be a manager. I don't have to just people use the term manipulation when it comes to sales, but I'm starting to think of it, if you're engaging in sales activity and the outcome is a positive thing for the person for sure, and they just can't get over their own personal hurdle, well, that's actually leadership, and that means you're doing a good thing. And so one of the things that I've sold products where I feel good about it, and I didn't necessarily do my best. And man, you could just sell that off pure leadership because you're doing the best thing for those people. And that's the products I have now. A same deal. I'm helping people build businesses, and it's really exciting. But I'd like to be able to take those same things about, that's also with sharing my journey, and this comes back to, I'm doing the weight loss journey, as everybody who's close to me knows about, whether they like it or not, because I talk about it ad nauseum, because it's such a big part of my own life. And sharing that weight loss journey and sharing the challenges and the tribulations are all important. But here's what is happening for me. Every single time I pick up to do like a podcast, every time I try to turn on the camera, I get nervous and I just shut down. I have all these wonderful ideas floating in my brain, and I want to put them down because I think it's going to help other people. And the second I pick up that camera, it just all flushes out of my head. So I'm playing video games anyway today because I need some R&R, and I'm doing this little role-playing storytelling for myself because it's fun. I could make little characters on this that just have pretend names or whatever, or I could name them and make them like my friends and family, and when I do that, it just changes the story and makes it more interesting. And I thought that, my friends and family might also get a kick out of it. So that's what we're doing here. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Again, this is like my training wheels for getting over some of my shit with my podcasting, because I need to get that up and going. Because here I've lost like 100 pounds. I haven't done a very good job of sharing it, which there's other people out there that are going to need that. To the amount of help that I've gotten just from watching others, they have gone down the path. It's been important, and it's kind of like stealing from people that need that help if I don't share it. So I have to strengthen myself. I have to sharpen the saw at being able to just get on and talk and feel comfortable and confident and not self-conscious. I sent out a little 1.5 minute, 2 minute video, behind the curtain. Dude, I did the intro on that little 1.5 minute video. I shit you not, 4 or 5 times. I would literally start talking for 5 seconds and then be like, oh, this isn't good enough. And I'd have to stop and turn it on again. Just because the nerves, because it's a form of public speaking. So anyway, thanks again, everyone. I'm going to get into the game right now, and we're going to start going. So whenever there's a cutscene or anything like that, I'm just going to let it roll. And thanks again, everyone who's participating. And even if you're not, I'm just going to pretend like you are, because it's good for me.
Excitement continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate the benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion. Yet these trivial actions
Could never break the bond between humanity and the elves.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
The Advent administration reminds you to report all suspicious activity. Only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Approaching position. You were right. They've definitely got their hands full today.
Stay focused. Prep gate crasher.
60 seconds. Now.
Signal received. Loud and clear. Okay, Gatecrasher. Your turn.
need to move on the package before they figure out what we're up to.
So it took me...
You need to get out of sight. Grab some cover near that low wall.
Copy that. Moving up.
So it took me a while. When I was first watching this, I didn't quite get what that cutscene was about. And so, you know, in the story here, Earth is occupied. Fuck, I think I lost my broadcast connection. It's still rolling. We're going to behave like it's rolling, and if I have to fill in something, then I guess I will. Well, it looks like it's still rolling. Okay, so Earth is occupied by aliens. And so that was a little propaganda scene. They're talking about how the Advent is promising that this gene therapy is going to be available to everyone. Basically, the alien occupation has sold people on the idea that being alien or having alien traits is better, and basically we are playing as the insurgency on our own planet, the rebellion, and this is a tutorial. So, I don't get to make any characters for a little bit.
In position, but I'm exposed here.
It's better than nothing, but see if you can't find a safer position further out.
Looks like full cover ahead. Moving out.
Crasher 2, stay close. Keep pace with Crasher 1. Double time. They're holding position. We're gonna have to go through them. Stay out of sight until we're ready to strike. Copy. Keep to the shadows until you're absolutely set. We'll only get one shot.
There's stealth and concealment, and how you're concealed until you get caught, and when you don't have any abilities yet, the second you engage, everyone is no longer concealed.
They'll be spotted for sure, and we'll lose our advantage.
So those red spots mean that no matter what, if you get into that area, you're gonna get caught.
They may have the numbers, but we've got surprise on our side. Hopefully that's enough.
Wow, this broadcast is grainy. Sorry.
Remind me to thank the old man.
You and me both. We're not out of the woods yet. We need to take out those remaining soldiers.
I've got the drop on them. Permission to engage.
Do it.
So it looks like we had a nice little diversion so that we can go ahead and attack into this fortified area to get something. And we got our percentages. We're just going to take that guy in the middle. And of course, any sort of any sort of surprise that we had is now over.
I'll shoot first and celebrate later. No problem.
Okay, so it looks like this tutorial is trying to get me to move up and take cover behind the car. Let's see if I can do it my way and just shoot that guy from here. See what happens. Nope, it tells me no. So we're gonna just do what it says. Fuck.
appreciate the bravery, but you're dangerously close right now. Be careful.
Oh yeah, the tutorial is going to teach me what it's like to lose a soldier, I think. Press R2 to enter tactical combat. We did that, okay. And now we're going to shoot.
You're still keeping score, right?
Not going out that easy. No! Crasher 2 is down! She's gone!
Damn it! You can't take risks like that. Watch your flanks.
So that's how you want to play it? Okay.
So I was thinking how I'm going to do this with using friends and family in this,
before they get around you.
knowing that people die swiftly and easily in this game from what I understand. And so what I've thought about is we all have like multiple versions of ourselves depending on as we age. Like we go in and out of phases. You know, the person I am today as a 39-year-old is not the same person I was.
She's calling reinforcements. Stop that. Transmission.
Central, reporting in.
You're late. What have you been doing down there?
Taking in the sights.
What the hell are these things?
They're us. At least there used to be. Human hybrid soldiers. Advent's reward for obedience and service.
We've all heard rumors. I just never believed it was true.
No one wanted to. But we find what we're looking for today. I promise you that's gonna change. Let's move.
Looks like that transmission went through. You have an Advent transport closing on your position.
You heard her. Cover the left side.
So like I was saying, what I've decided to do is make alternate versions of my friends and family. So for instance, I think my brother Bo would agree the person that he is today as a father and a business owner is very different from the person that he was when he was 19, maybe a little bit reckless, maybe a little bit more angry, maybe a little bit more violent prone. Fuck, how do I... Hold on, let me follow my train of thought here once I figure this out. Oh, my... Oh, okay. So, I was thinking, okay, well, I'll do different versions. We'll start with the version that...
We should check that body for salvageable gear. We need anything we can get at this point. Better move fast, though. I've heard rumors Advent rigs their stuff to self-destruct.
That are most like the person we are now, or even like in 5 years, because in the role-playing storytelling of this, I'm thinking of this like 5 or 10 years down the road. After getting occupied. But then, you know...
Reinforcements just hit the ground.
They're getting nervous. Now I know we're in the right place.
So let's say my little
Well done.
39-year-old version Bo dies, then I'll go ahead and make a 19-year-old version and put that in. And, you know, if the MCU can play with multiple versions and multiple alternate realities, not just different ages, but what-if scenarios, you know, what if in this case Bo had some alternate thing happen early in his life, like let's say you know, both those 19-year-old version I play as and 39-year-old version die. Well, what if there's a 15-year-old version that never actually existed? What if there's a 21-year-old version that lost his father? And so I just think it's more fun using those little variations of people that I know, and hopefully my friends and family will also think that's interesting. I know I'd be curious to think what if somebody was playing me in a role-playing game, how would they stat me? What would they do? Okay, where do I have to go? Okay, so I'm going to focus on the tutorial a little more now for a minute, because talking and thinking too much. I don't know what the next step is I'm supposed to do here. Oh, I think it wants me to kill guys. No? What in the actual fuck are you trying to tell me to do? Oh god, somebody might be watching right now and knows what I'm supposed to be doing and just screaming at the TV. Oh, Overwatch again? No. Oh, it wanted me to kill that guy.
What the?
I'm going for the door. You should be able to cut right through the door's security protocols. They were never expecting anyone to get this close.
So I haven't got very far into the game. I don't know how much this hacking thing is going to play into it.
We're in.
Good. Let's go.
Moving to secure the baggage.
Let's hope our intel was good.
This is the place.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Looks like there's an access panel attached. If you get me a better look, I might be able to...
Next time. Let's get out of here.
Okay, so we're gonna carry him, it looks like.
The entire Advent security grid just lit up. Firebrand is holding nearby for evac, but it's now or never, Central.
Understood. We're on the move.
No! Central, Crasher 1 is down. You have to get out of there.
We need another exit, now!
See, so what? Did 2 of my party members get smoked now? We started with 4?
Got it covered. Fire in the hole.
Works for me. Almost there. Stay focused.
They're right behind us. Way too close.
Shit, we're gonna have our 3rd person make the ultimate sacrifice to get that guy out?
We need an immediate evac. Get us out of here. Keep moving.
You don't need to tell me twice.
We're coming home.
There's potentially decades of atrophy to contend with.
Wish we had more time.
I don't disagree.
But as it stands now, we risk losing the patient if we don't begin the removal procedure immediately.
We're ready.
Good. Then let's get on with it.
Remarkable.
Just like 20 years ago. We were still calling it a war back then. We had no idea what was coming.
Response from the cerebral cortex. Good. Prepping for cranial intrusion. I've managed to identify the connection. Preparing to make final incision.
These readings are getting really erratic.
Of course they are. These implants were never designed to be removed. We are risking severe...
No plan B here, people. Do it.
Pupillary response normal. Vital stabilizing. Procedure complete.
Told them it would take more than that to keep you down. Welcome back. Commander. Glad to see you're finally coming out of it. Don't envy the headache you must have, though. Still, can't fault Dr. Tigan. Especially as no one's even attempted something like this before. Easy. We're still not entirely sure what they did to you. That chip was buried halfway into your skull. Lost a lot of good soldiers looking for you over the years. Almost gave up hope you were still out there. Acted on the intel as soon as I got word. Not sure what you remember, but a lot's changed. Did the best I could, but the last 20 years have been tough without you. You feel like catching up. Shen has the archive up and running on your terminal. Otherwise, I'd go see Dr. Tigan when you're ready. There's some things you should know. He'll be better at explaining them than me. It's damn good to have you back, Commander.
Okay, so I was trying to piece that together yesterday. So, the player is the person that we just rescued just now.
Impressive, isn't it? Capable of generating immense power, yet completely harmless to human life. If only the same could be said for the rest of the aliens' technology, Commander. Dr. Richard Tigan, Chief Science Officer. I am responsible for the entirety of our research here, as well as the procedure you so recently underwent. Welcome to my lab, such as it is. I'm not sure what Central may have told you, but we found something while removing you from the alien stasis suit. A device implanted directly in your occipital lobe. Had I access to the equipment available to me during my tenure at Advent, I would already know the precise nature of its function. However, given time and your approval, of course, Commander, I assure you, I will find out. Which brings to light an additional point. Though aspects of this facility are indeed impressive, I am but one man. Were you to direct additional support personnel and resources to me, I could substantially improve the speed of all our research. Farewell, Commander.
On your order, Commander. I will begin researching the Advent chip for possible insights as to its function. I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
That research will keep Tigan busy for a while. In the meantime, you might want to head down to the armory.
Commander, to the armory.
Commander, Jane Kelly was instrumental in the op to get you back. She earned enough experience for a promotion. We should take care of that now. The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range. We're off to a good start. Our troops will only get stronger as they gain experience.
Commander, to the bridge.
I heard you, Shen. When we get the thing, you'll be the first to know.
Attention. Unauthorized presence detected.
Commander, give me a second. Execute Echelon Protocol.
Attention. Senior Command Exchange confirmed.
I had wanted that to be a little more ceremonious, but we've got something. A local resistance cell just located this hybrid magnetic power converter that Shen's been pushing us to find. They tracked the device to a nearby Advent convoy and are attempting to take it down. If we can bring this converter back in one piece, we might actually get this place up and running and give the aliens a real war for a change. The squad is prepped and ready to launch on your order, Commander. Just give the word.
Oh wow, it kept some of my settings from yesterday. Oh wow. Okay. So yesterday when I was making the characters, I had a heavy assault and a ranger. And when I sent the thing out, I was telling people like, what kind of character do you want? I didn't realize that you couldn't like pick. So when you're a rookie, okay, rookies don't have any abilities yet. And after the first promotion, it is going to then pick a class. And then with the class, you can go down 2 different skill trees from what it looks like to me. So, I felt a little bit bad because I asked everyone what type of people they want to be, and then I was having trouble making it all fit. So, anyway, I need to make Kelly into somebody. So, here we have Renee, and yesterday Renee was demo and heavy assault. We'll see what happens. Bo, yesterday he ended up going down the medic path. This one we'll make into Buster, I think, because Buster's not here. So, and then John, yesterday John was a sniper. So, let's see. Oh, what? Can I not work on him yet? Fuck. Edit. I should try not to cuss in case the nephews and nieces have any interest. Left trigger. Manage equipment. Yeah, fine. We'll do that. Okay, let's... What? I don't care. Go. Recover. Oh. Oh. Duh. On the top it says push square. So it looks like on this one, we've got Bo and John and Renee and Kelly, which is a completely fictional person.
Communications with resistance forces in the area have gone dark, which can only mean one thing. These people sacrificed everything to give us this shot. We need to recover that converter at all costs.
So yesterday I was getting all frustrated because I'm like, why won't it go? And apparently this is the load screen. They just try to make it seem like it's not a load screen.
Commander, getting a fix on the device, but it looks like it may have been damaged during the fight. Energy readings are going crazy. I'm guessing we don't have much time before it explodes. Shen's working on a way to stabilize that thing, provided we can get close enough to access its core. Stay in the shadows until we can get a better read on the situation.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to need to interact with that power core and kill enemy targets. And if I remember right, sometimes stuff that's on fire explodes after a time.
Will do. I'm all over it.
Got it. Moving. On it.
So, okay, so you have two moves. So if I stop at the blue, that's one move, and then I can shoot. And then yellow means that I'm taking up my entire moves. Ooh. Let's get up here.
On my way.
Let's see if we can spot something. I know Brother John likes, in real life, he likes stealth and spotting. Like, I think Ghost Recon was one of his favorite games, like, 10 years back. Like, slow. I would watch him play, and he would just spend lots of time just watching enemy patterns and sneaking. What do we got here? Alright. We got Rookie Levitt. We're gonna bring him right up to the front.
Got it. Moving.
Okay. Then we got Nabug. And we're gonna bring her all the way up to full cover. And then we've got this Savage right here. And we're gonna bring her all the way up. I want to see if she can cut somebody with that sword. Okay. Oh, I have to move them in this order too. Doggone it. Because I'd rather have that guy holding up there still. Alright, John. We'll stick you... We'll stick you right here on half cover.
Roger that. Affirmative. Covering now.
Alright. Rookie Levitt. Is that cover right there? Right there. Perfect.
Moving on target location. The Advent officers seem more capable than the grunts. We're not sure whether to chalk it up to training or stricter mind control. Commander, we have a chance to do some serious damage here. Before jumping into combat, let's make sure we make the most of our advantage.
Okay, so when I did this yesterday, I blew my cover pretty quick.
Moving to Overwatch.
And we've got time. We've got 6 turns before that thing blows up. Let's have Nabug up behind the truck.
Affirmative. Covering now.
And our Stone Cold Killer.
Got it.
Okay, so they crossed over here, and we lost sight of them in the fog of war right here.
Moving to designated coordinates. Got it covered.
Let's set up a little ambush.
Heading out. Got it covered.
And then let's set up a little flank. Oh, is that all the farther I can go? I wonder how close I can get before it's a problem. Alright, we're gonna run all the way up here. Hopefully this is not a mistake.
Objective located.
And it appears that it was a
Be able to
mistake.
hack into that thing's safety protocols and stabilize it. Shen is uploading the fix right now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That was definitely a mistake.
These guys make up the bulk of the Advent forces we've dealt with. They're disciplined and well-equipped, but their obedience makes them predictable.
Although they bear some resemblance to the sectoids first encountered during the invasion, their genetic structure now includes human DNA. They are stronger than ever, with an even greater psionic potential.
Rangers are uniquely equipped for close-quarters combat. In the right situation, they can prove highly effective.
Okay, why are you telling me that again? Ooh, how far away can I chop somebody? Oh, all the way over there. Okay. He's almost dead anyway. What's our other option? This guy by the tree. He's at full health still, it looks like.
Target eliminated.
Oh!
Get me out of here, please!
Fuck! Oh, John with the ambush kill. Okay, let's get high ground. Not very good for either of these. I think this officer's more dangerous.
Negative damage. Heading out.
Alright, Bo, put him down. Oh, what? This guy's harder to shoot than that guy? Decisions. We're gonna play it by the numbers. Fuck yeah!
Got him. Could be something on this one.
And we get goodies.
Got it.
And Renee has composed herself from that mind control. Oh, fucking killed! Holy shit!
Commander, we're running out of time here. If we don't stabilize the converter soon, I don't think anybody's going home today.
Well, I was starting to like that person. That person had some experience too. They had those, what, 2 kills? Oh, sad day. Yeah, let's get high ground. We'll get a little closer, and let's get some vengeance. Only 32%, jeez. And a miss.
I got nothing. I'm running low on ammo.
Moving out. Hostiles pacified.
And Renee gets promoted.
Got it.
Oh fuck, we still got enemies up there. I thought we were clear. Alright, Bo, let's go ahead and hack this up.
Looking for loose data. Target package secured.
Well done. Readings are returning to normal. Well, mostly normal. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Well, what if I don't want a mission accomplished yet? I want to pick up that shit.
A few of our people earned well-deserved promotions, Commander. I'm guessing Shen will probably want to have a word with you, too.
These items should prove useful in our ongoing efforts against the aliens. When you have a moment, Commander, I have made some interesting discoveries as they relate to the implant we removed from you earlier.
Why are you all just standing around? It's perfect.
Oh Oh, we're collecting that.
Let's get it inside.
It fits a narrative that a character who's not a core character is the one that died on the first mission. Setting it up that Game of Thrones style, anybody can die.
Okay. Reworked your repulsors with some of the parts I salvaged from their old engine. Should fix that stabilization problem you had. Come on, Rover. It'll work. Commander! Getting our tech to talk to theirs is harder than you'd think. Lily Shen, Chief Engineer, at your service. You were probably expecting to see my father. In all that's happened, I'm guessing Central didn't tell you yet. He's gone. Dad gave everything he had to get us this far. This entire ship is his life's work. I know he would have loved to show you around the place himself. He used to talk about you a lot. You can be sure I'm ready to finish what he started. Might not look it, but from here, I can fabricate pretty much anything you come up with. And with a little more help, well, you'd be amazed with what I can do. It was an honor to finally meet you, Commander. I can't promise any miracles, Commander, but I should be able to put some of the stuff together in no time at all. I'd suggest we get started with a med kit. It'll probably come in handy sooner rather than later. I'm on it, Commander.
Looks like Tigan has made progress on his research. We should meet him in the lab.
We're going to the lab. Is this it?
So much of my own research based upon this simple design. If only I had known. Ah, Commander, excellent timing. There's been some progress. I've managed to break down several key components of the chip implanted into your skull. My analysis reveals that its primary function was that of a conduit, passing a vast amount of data directly to your cerebral cortex. With the primary connection severed, much of that data is lost. Several fragments do remain, however. Ghosts, if you will. Observe. Tactical combat simulations. War games. The sheer volume of encounters you were processing was astounding. It is truly remarkable that you survived as long as you did. Though this may seem disconcerting, there is still some good news. This chip bears a striking resemblance to a medical implant I briefly assisted in developing at the gene therapy clinic in New Providence. My understanding was that the implants were intended for high-ranking Advent officers only, captains or above. Retrieving a chip from such an officer would be the only way to know for certain. A greater understanding of these implants would undoubtedly benefit us all, Commander.
New objective added.
Okay, so we're gonna pull up, get a chip from one of those bodies.
Have clearly been modified to allow for their subordinates to receive new orders psionically. The implanted chip is the key.
Okay, so we need to supply one of these corpses. Do I have one?
The appear to be similar, if not
I do have one.
the same as the common Advent trooper in terms of power and agility. However, field reports indicate a more developed mental acuity, as the officers do provide tactical directives to the subordinate Advent forces. I do find that area of research to be among the more intriguing options available. We'll begin work immediately. I'll send word when a complete report is available.
Looks like Shen got that converter up and running, Commander. We're ready for you on the bridge.
Shen got that converter. Okay. So apparently this is more tutorial. We're going to wrap this up as soon as I get through this part, because we're getting close to an hour. Few soldiers. Okay. Oh, we have more promotions. Oh, we didn't do that yet. Okay. So, let's go ahead and promote Renee. Let me make sure there's not a way to pick, because I'm pretty sure I even looked it up. You hit promote soldier. Let's hit L3. Let's see what happens if we hit L3. L3. No abilities yet. Okay, we're going to hit the button, and let's see what we get. Medic.
Operating some of our most advanced equipment, specialists deploy robotic drones on the battlefield that can be outfitted for combat or field medic duty.
Okay. So here's what's really fun about this for me is it forces me to think about my family and friends and focus on their positive qualities and what I like about them. And so, like, right now I'm thinking about, Renee and what it would take for Renee to be a medic. It made sense, like, it made a lot of sense yesterday when she was demo, because she's got her personality is very cut, abrupt, right, when she's talking to people. So it's like, yeah, this is a person who would blow shit up. Let me see if I can remake. Let me promote the other people, and maybe I can go in and change and shuffle these around. As I really like to see her be not a medic. I really like to see her be demo and explosives. Let's promote everyone first and see what we have to work with. Alright, John. Okay. I really, really, really want to see stealth or sniper. Stealth or sniper. Fucking
serving as our
demo.
demolitions experts, the Grenadiers provide heavy ordnance delivery whenever and wherever we need it.
Okay, and
just like it
fucking
sounds,
sniper.
Our sharpshooters engage enemy targets with pinpoint accuracy from extreme range. They're also trained in pistol marksmanship for the occasional close encounter.
So yesterday I put Bo as medic, and it just worked out. Bo being a father and a business owner makes me think of him more in being like a leadership role. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's see if I can shuffle these roles. Let's grab who was demo? John was demo. Let's see if we can take this demo character and turn it into Renee. Is there a way to upload from the character pool? Well, ain't that some bullshit? Okay, well, let's see if I can just do a full rename. It seems so simple. They should just have a little spot where you've got your pre-saves and you can pull them in. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. It looks like I can change. I can. Okay, so here's what we're going to do is I'm going to go in and remake all these. Now is a good time to stop anyway. I'm not going to subject everyone to watching me make these, I don't think. Maybe I will just broadcast as a separate episode that's easily skippable. That's probably what I'll do. But I'm going to go get some lunch right now, and we're going to wrap this. And when I get back, we're going to have John as a sniper, because I like the thought of my brother as a fucking badass sniper. We're going to have Renee as a fucking demolitions. We're going to have Bo running, I believe, medical. So that specialist has two trees. It has medic and the other tree, which is like a support. I don't know which direction, but it feels like we need a medic on the field. And then I think we will hold off on making Buster's character until I get somebody to pop up as a ranger. So we're just gonna keep putting FNGs in the battlefield, just their random named guys. FNG is a Vietnam term for the fucking new guy. The guy that you don't get to know because they're just gonna die anyway. So we're gonna put FNGs until one of them gets promoted and pops up as a ranger, because when I talked to Buster yesterday, he said he wants stealth. So I want to build him a stealth guy. I don't know a lot about Buster, which means I can really fill in that little, the XCom Buster version without a lot of preconceived ideas. And hopefully I sent out a mass text to everyone, so if anybody's watching, anybody has ideas, directions they want their character to go, just send me a little message, because it's kind of a group join thing. So with that, thanks again everyone. We're going to wrap this stream for now, and I will get another one going after lunch.